Hi everyone, I'm Safira from English Education Department at Sebelas Maret University. And on this occasion, I'm going to talk about multitasking versus monotasking. Yesterday, I was scolded by my mom when I'm eating. She said that if you eat, don't play with your phone. I often do one thing and another thing at the same time, or we often call it multitasking. Maybe you guys also do it, and whether it's when you finish tasks by replying to chats from friends, doing homework such as cook, cooking while washing your dishes, or even as simple as watching YouTube videos and looking, read, and do the comments. At first, I thought this is a good thing because it made me feel like I could do many things at once. I thought it was great because I did a lot of things at one time. But because of my distracted and unfocused mind, something as simple as eating will take a long time because I was doing it with other things simultaneously. Well, so is multitasking is really effective? In fact, multitasking is not always effective. So I changed to do things one by one at one time. The opposite of multitasking. Yep, monotasking. So I'm very happy to talk about this topic because I have experienced several experience on this topic where in this modern world we are required to be fast paced and so that we are not left behind. So I have read various information from reliable sources about why monotasking is recommended over multitasking. So why multitasking is not recommended? Yeah, let's begin with the myths about multitasking. Yeah, we often hear that multitasking is a skill. Many people say multitasking can save time. This assumption is wrong because, according to a number of studies, multitasking is not that effective. In order to determine the impact of multitasking, psychologists ask study participants to switch tasks, and when they switch tasks, they measure how much time was lost by switching. In one study conducted by Robert Rogers and Stephen Monsell, participants were slower when they had to switch tasks than when they repeated the same task. This has happened because basically our brain is designed to be able to focus only one thing. Multitasking seems like a good way to get a lot of things done at once. But research has shown that our brains are not as good as we think at tackling multiple tasks. In fact, some researchers suggest that multitasking can actually reduce our positivity as much as 40%. Well, this is very different from what you might have believed so far, right? And there's impacts of multitasking that can affect our brain, that can affect badly of our brain. The interesting Clifford Ness found that people considered to be serious multitasker were actually worse at sorting out relevant information and details. The most surprising thing is that when a chronic multitasker is focused on just one thing, their brain is no more effective and efficient than a non-multitasker. Besides, according to NAS, multitaskers are worse. Multitaskers are worse at most of the kinds of thinking not only required for multitasking, but what we generally think as involving deep thought. Yeah, so surprising, right? And how to break the habit of multitasking? Yeah, uh, so do you know that there are many benefits of monotasking? Monotasking is an alternative for us when we have a lot of things to do. We can do it one by one. Now with monotasking, you can save time and run everything efficiently. When you pay full attention to what you are doing, your work will be completely quickly and detailed. Monotasking will make you feel more in control and successful. For example, when you are faced with a situation where um, the deadline is close and you still have a lot of work to do, you should finish it one by one. You will find it easier to concentrate and save more time. Besides, you will become more mindful and increase your ability to deal with stress. According to Inc.com, there are several strategies to help us embrace monotasking. First is list your top two priorities for the day. Identify your top two priorities on the day and make sure you accomplish them. By making a list of your priorities, it can help you be more attentive. And the second one, block time on your calendar. Create defined times during the day to complete of your top two priorities. The important part of blocking time is respecting it. You must respect about the time that have you set. And then the third is use software to block social media. There are so many software that you can use. For example, anti-social, cold turkey, and freedom. The next strategies is stop instantly responding to message. We can put our phone where we can see it or turn off the ringer and set it to do not disturb so we can reach our phones and we can be more concentrated. Next, close your eyes for 2 minutes. This is also important. If you lose focus of your mind wanders, set an alarm. Set an alarm on your phone for 2 minutes and close your eyes. This will help you. This will help you calm down and then alarm will sound to tell you to come back there. And six, listen to music that energize and help you focus. Listening to classical music, natural music, or meditation music can help you to be more calm and you can be more concentrated and focused. And for me, when I want to get my concentration or I want to get motivated, I will play R&B music or just music to boost my motivation and get my focus again. So, in summary, multitasking is not a solution to any problem. Multitasking is actually our way to giving more distraction to our brain, with focuses in which causes ineffective and ineffectiveness. Monotasking is another alternative so that we avoid stress, we can become more productive. So after listening to my explanation about multitasking, do you still believe to the myths of multitasking? Of course you will choose a more efficient way, right? Yep, monotasking is the right choice for those of you who want things to be faster, more efficient, with maximum results. Finish your work one by one and then you do another one. You will save time and you will become more organized. And the result will be much better. I know you can be more productive with embrace monotasking. Like what I have said before, by doing monotasking, we will be more structured and what we will do will be done optimal. I'm Safira, and this is the end of my speech. Thank you very much for your attention, and see you.